What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Annie Lennox and her solo album Diva 1992. Thank you again to Phil. And the next track is Cold, a single word title. Those are tough to get a read on. This is the kind of single word title that at least more can be speculated about, though without any further or additional context. The essence of the word in question is, of course, a bit of a mystery. But yes, cold is most literally or fundamentally a measure of temperature, which, like, on a physics or scientific level, is the lack of molecular motion or minimal molecular motion, and thus lower temperature. But of course that can be used figuratively to relate to cold feelings, cold thoughts, a cold day, which are all sensations, states of mind, and atmospheric conditions which bear upon human experience, either individually or in the context of their life arc or interactions with other people, maybe one person in particular. So there's a lot that this tune can do with this word, though of course none of what I've said might be relevant, or all of what I've said might not be relevant. Let's see what I can pick up on first listen. This is Annie Lennox, the tune is Cold, and it's from her 1992 album Diva. a deeply felt, very emotional, and yet also realist type of sentiment that comes across in that tune. More on the lyrical themes in a moment, such as I caught them. But yes, a very slow and what's the right term? Like not I don't know if I'd use the word ballad. It's kind of like a slow dance sort of song, a deeply emotional atmosphere regardless of the lyrics because of the sonics. But yes, it feels like a very gospel influence type of tune, both with like the organ and even her vocals and just the overall, kind of uplifting type of feel, which is interesting because the lyrics as I caught them seem to suggest that this other person has disconnected, is not reciprocating, is cold toward her, but she keeps wanting to try. And she's saying, winter has come over us, but she is doing everything she can to be in his arms or to rekindle the heat, the temperature, the loving feeling. And she's also saying like, the more I try, the colder you are, the less it feels like you feel the same way. So she's not rose tinted in the way she's seeing the situation. She has a realist view, but it's not overly pessimistic. She doesn't sound like she's giving up. It sounds like she would like to find a way to make it less cold. And indeed, it almost feels like she's kind of going back and forth between the two temperatures, if you will, and also, some of the metaphors she wants to, like, what is it? Go into his arms, but like dive under with him, which I was thinking like, duck diving a wave, but I think she wants to swim in the ocean of love, and thus, she wants to hold on to him and go into that rather than being sort of out, exposed and not wrapped up in that way. So, yeah, again, it feels like a person who is aware things aren't what they used to be, is sad about that, but is still striving to try to get to the other person, even as they're simultaneously aware. It's like the more she reaches out, the more the other person is recoiling and receding a little bit. So, yeah, a painful tune, and yet, as I said, the sonics, they felt uplifting in a sort of slow dance gospel way, which is, I guess that's not phrases that you would typically put together, but that's the vibe that I got, and a very beautiful performance from Annie vocally, not a surprise there. So yeah, again, I'm enjoying this album. Obviously it was a bit interrupted with the holiday period, though we did listen to, I think it was like 3 or 4 Annie holiday reactions over the break, so there hasn't exactly been a dearth of Annie, but it is nice to get back to this album and get back into the rhythm of it. So let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.